What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Big Norm, and I am back with another DC Universe Online tutorial video. This video, we're going to be going over DPS Earth Loadout. Now, before we begin, thanks for everyone supporting Big Norm TV. Hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think. Many of you all have, and I appreciate your feedback. Now, before we get started, once again, this is not the end all to be all of loadouts. This video is specifically for anyone who has left the game, came back, was an Earth user, but need to get refamiliarized with the loadout, or you're using Earth for the first time ever and you need a loadout just to start off with. Maybe not to keep, but just to start off with, okay? This is the video for you, okay? Plain and simple. All right, now on this video, I'm gonna go over skill points, I'm gonna go over artifacts, and I'm gonna go over gear mods and loadouts, okay? So this is one avatar. He is an Earth staff user. Say hello. Okay, he is in DPS mode right now. Don't use him a whole lot. If you see his CR is only 73, so I don't use him a whole lot, but I have been working on him lately. I've been getting, and I still have some more skill points I need to get him, but let's check out what I got so far skill points wise. I'm at a 195 skill points. I always go with super powered. I want all my power coming from my super power, so I go with crit chance, crit damage, put the remaining in might and power. Then once I go to might and finish that out, I'll go to health. Iconic powers, I got Neo Venom boost, one for skimming. I did two in here. Don't have to. You can normally go with one. And let's go to the gear mods. For my neck, I got escalating might for increasing my might, which is where I want my power to come from. 2% for 8 seconds. In the back, I got accelerated jackhammer, reduces the cooldown by 10%. Hardy, I always use Hardy for my chest pieces and all my DPSs. Hardy increases health by 5%. Leg please, restorative localized tremor, a little healing, small amount every 12 seconds. Feet, I'm using Tumbling Master. Hands, max damage, I want to increase my damage. Face, nope. Head. Weapon, I'm using absorption adapter. I was always told to use absorption adapter for the weapon piece, because it activates the shield when using a weapon. So I'm using that. Okay, as far as my artifacts, solar amplifier, omega hedron, and Quizlet. Okay, now these artifacts are subject to change. Once I get something better, I'll change out the omega hedron. I'll keep Quizlet and solar amplifier. All right, so let's go into the loadout. I'm going with debris field, tectonic break, localized tremor, jackhammer, crystal golem, and my supercharge is Neo Venom boost. Now this loadout, if you're looking for a starter loadout, it's very easy to use. All I'm doing is literally going from left to right. I'll start off pulling out my crystal golem, then I'll go from left to right. And once I get the jackhammer, I'll keep pounding melee and keep my move going. Okay, so now this one is a very up close, but it covers also single target and multi-target ads. So let me see. Do I have a sparring target? Yeah, where I don't put anything in this base because I don't use it other than the amenities. So I may not. There we go. So I'm gonna pull out my golem. Okay. And I'm already getting some kind of buff. I don't know what that green splotch is. When I go to defense, I'm automatically getting a defense and a movement buff. Okay. So I got my golem out. So if I'm close, now some people do a pull loadout. I mean a pull move, If you want to, I'll just go up to them and I'll just hit. And this is literally all that I'm doing. This is all that I'm doing. It's not taking up any power whatsoever, which is a good thing. So I'll start off with the debris field. Get that. Second one. And go to the fourth. And while I'm doing this, if you notice my heal venom boost is slowly building up, if you want to call it. Now, like I said, this is just a starter loadout. I have my, what I mainly do is just, let's just go real quick. Crushed enemies, making them vulnerable. This crushes the enemies, making them vulnerable to crushing attacks. Debris field, which leads me to sonic break. Crushed enemies take additional damage, so I want to crank out as much damage as I can. From the debris field, localized tremor, which also crushed enemies take additional damage and may get knocked down. So as long as I'm getting this to crush them, the tonic break, localized tremor, then I get the jackhammer. Now this one, it can use as a tank. I'm using the DPS. To tap, unlimited, creates more destruction. Crushed enemies take additional damage. So I'm providing all the moves to provide additional damage from debris field. So debris field causes a crushes your enemies. Because they're crushed, I can use the tonic break, localized tremor, and jackhammer for further damage. My crystal golem also helps as well. It can act as a decoy sometimes with your enemies, with your ads, so it will focus on your golem sometimes and not you. If you need some time to recover or waiting for a particular cooldown, you can use that. So once again, debris field, all my other three moves that deal additional damage. Now waiting for debris field to come back up. Finish the cooldown. And once that, I start back in my rotation. This is all that I'm doing. This is all that I'm doing. Now, and if I need to weapon. Okay, now I do not, let's see, before I say that, I do not have, well, I do have, let me put that, I really don't like, I really cannot stand the Bob orbital strike. I hate that stinking hammer just popping. So I'll use this one, Gothic Sidekick. Let me go to, because I have a mother box saved in my shared bank. I'll get that mother box. Okay, so I got my mother box. I got everything that I need for any additional support. So I will go to my armory and I will save that. Okay. Now, if you see anything in my gear mods I need to switch out, once again, I have read your comments, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your comments. The only thing I ask is, first, if you keep your comments respectful. Two, if you don't like my current loadout or you don't like my gear mods, if you don't like the way I got my skill points set, then give me a suggestion. Don't just complain it or trash it without a solution. That's all I ask. But if you see something there where I need to change out maybe my leg socket, or I need to change out a minor change in the initial loadout that may help, then drop me a line, tell me what it is, let me try it out. I've made several changes to my loadouts from your comments, and I have come back and said, hey, this loadout works better, or the simple change that you suggested has made a tremendous difference, either my power crank out, my healing, my debuffs, or my damage output. So I do read my comments and I do respond to them. I may not respond to them like immediately as soon as you post it, but I do respond to them. So I do say thank you very much. If you have a comment, be constructive. I can take criticism. Just give me a solution instead of calling it garbage or whatever the case may be. Give me another loadout that may try. This is, like I said, this is just to start off for people who either never used Earth, and you need a simple damage loadout, something that doesn't require a bunch of clipping, something that doesn't require a bunch of chaining, things like that. If you're looking for that, hey, try this loadout. If you haven't been on the game in a while and you forgot how to use your loadout and you can't find it on YouTube, which would be very hard to believe because there's so many there are so many videos on loadouts for Earth, then hey, try this loadout. Tell me what you think. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. And if you have any other alternatives or solution, hey, I'm more than willing to check it out. Okay, y'all be on the lookout. I'm still working on updating both of my atomic DPS and loadout. I have to do an update on the quantum DPS. I have to do an update on the hardlight DPS. I've made a lot of changes over the past few weeks and months to my characters, and I want to share these things with you. But I'm doing one video, one power at a time, because I don't have a celestial character, I don't have ice, I don't have rage, I don't have nature, and I'm thinking there's probably something else that I'm missing. And I don't have sorcerer. Those powers I don't have characters for, so I'm only sharing what you have. I have earth, atomic, fire, quantum, munitions, gadgets, and hardlight. So that's what I'm working with. So I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you very much. If you're listening, check out DC Goodfellas. We got people like me, Zeus, Perfector, Autumn Justice, Smiley 90. As a matter of fact, if you are a user right now, if you are on right now, what I want to do coming up this month, this is December, DC Goodfellas is going to be hosting another costume contest, and we're going to live stream this on YouTube. I haven't figured out the date just yet, but we're going to do a total of 3 costume contests, okay, throughout that day. Now, you want to stay tuned and check out the last of the costume contest, because for the last costume contest of that night, grand prize, first place, right now is starting off right now $200 million. Now, the requirements to enter: you must have a subscribed account. You can't be playing for. You have to be a membership. You have to have a membership. You have to be a hero. We will not be judging villains, okay? And you have to be currently active. Of course, league members are exempt. Certain friends are exempt. But if you are interested, we're not. Matter of fact, it's gonna be Christmas themed. So you have to wear your Christmas gear, your best Santa, your best Miss Santa, naughty Santa, whatever the case may be. Bring it out. We're going to judge. We haven't decided on the time yet. We haven't decided on the location on the game, but we're going to be doing a total of 3 contests. The first 2 will be giving out a little cash and some prizes, maybe giving away some auras and things like that, or whatever the case may be. But the grand prize for the 3rd and final. Oh, and if you've won if you're a finalist in any of the previous 2, you cannot enter the 3rd. Okay, you cannot enter the 3rd. Okay, so once you just look for DC Goodfellas, look for my main character, Eternal Herald. If you look at the bottom of the screen, look for Autumn Justice, Perfector, Smiley 90, and a few other people. Just look for anybody from the DC Goodfellas league and get with us, and we'll let you know. I'll keep you informed if you're on any Facebook DCUO pages. I'm on there as well, at least about 3 of them, and I'll be keeping everybody informed. But once we get this time and location down, I'll let you all know, and I'm going to stream it on this channel, on my channel, Big Norm TV, the day that we have the contest. Okay, so y'all stay tuned. But tell me what you think about this loadout. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, tell me what's wrong with it so I can improve it. Like I said, I don't use this character a lot. That's why his CR is so low. I'm working on getting his skill points up in his CR, so I've been putting more time into it right now. So y'all tell me what you think, and I will see y'all in the next video.